Influencer marketing has gained a lot of popularity over the last few years. 92% of consumers said that they trust influencers' recommendation and they will purchase things because an influencer has recommended it. Brands have started spending a whole lot more money on influencer marketing, and that's what we are here to discuss. I'm joined on today's episode by at Millennial Mommy on Instagram. She's an IG influencer coach that helps nano influencers and micro influencers monetize their time on social media. So we discuss how do you land brand deals, how do you go about becoming an influencer, and all that juicy things. So stay tuned and hope you enjoyed this episode. Please subscribe to the channel for more content of this form.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm alright.
Here we go. Yay!
Yay! Finally.
Right?
Yeah, we had some technical issues here. So
yes, we did.
So we are live on the group.
Okay.
Already.
Okay.
And this is Mommy. Are you guys from the sales page? You can see her here. Such a bright smile. Mommy and me are usually on the opposite side of the table. So today is the most interesting thing because we are discussing something that my industry doesn't want people to know that she works with. So, Mommy is an influencer coach.
Yes.
She teaches people how to become influencers and how to actually make money from it.
Absolutely.
Now, me, as a marketing strategist, I usually work with the brands and I approach the influencers on behalf of the brands. And often I know that I should be paying more, but because influencers lowball themselves, I get away with it.
You always get the cheapest dates. You know?
I get the cheapest thing because sometimes when I email or inbox them about, or can I have your rates? And when I look at the rates and I know that as a brand, we have budgeted a lot more than what I am getting, I'm often very shocked. But I am not allowed to tell you as an influencer that, listen here, we have more of a budget.
Take your rates up, I mean, you lose the job, so.
I lose out, so this is really an interesting conversation. So first of all, we're going to allow Mommy to speak, to introduce herself, because she's the millennial Mommy. She's got a lot of babies on Instagram that she talks to. So, Mommy, can you tell us a bit about your journey?
All right. Hi, everyone. Sorry. Yes, family.
I understand. I'm a mom too.
Hold on.
Guys, if you want to comment, you want to ask questions, please allow StreamYard to show your name so I'm able to see your comments, your questions. If you have questions, anything that you need to ask so that we are able to help you, because today is about giving you the full blueprint. Nothing. We're going to hide nothing, and we want you guys to really benefit from this. So if you're looking to be an influencer, you are looking to monetize your brand as a personal brand, please send in those questions. If you can send it there, I have my phone with me. So drop it in the comments and then I will ask your questions and we will address those questions.
Fantastic.
In the say, please, now we have the money back. Mommy, tell us about you. Where did this start? Where did you start trying to undercut me?
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much to Tanya for inviting me on this very, very, very interesting topic. And I'm ready. Okay. So for me, I started my influencing journey 2 years ago. Now, in my influencing journey 2 years ago, I noticed that, brands and people, there's this thing that's happening, there's this buzz, there's this business that's starting, but I didn't think a lot of people had tapped into it yet. So I first started, because obviously you need to put yourself first out there. So I started with myself and trying to be an influencer. And I was able to work with brands such as Ponds, etc., etc. Then after I started seeing how much money can actually be made from this business, I decided to level up and rather teach people how to get into influencer marketing. And that's how Brand Millennial Mommy started. We've been going strong for the past 2 years, and it has grown beyond anything I could have imagined.
Yeah, definitely grown behind because I think you popped up on my timeline, I think, when you interviewed Tandy Gamma, and
Yes.
then so when I saw that, I'm like, oh, let me listen to this. And I'm like, wait, what? So conversations are starting to happen, because I've been wondering. No, because I was unhappy, because most of the time, ironically, when I approach influencers, the female influencers are usually the ones that undercut themselves and underprice themselves. And then the male influencers usually know their worth, and they don't negotiate their prices.
They do not.
Say, but I don't have the budget. They're like, but these are my rates. And I would be so unhappy when I would approach brands, personal brands, and I'll look at the followers, because one of the things on the other side that we know is that usually the negotiation is 4%. If people don't know, I'm letting you guys know the 4% of your followers are usually what is budgeted. So if you have 10,000 followers, then we will budget 4,000 rand. Thank you. So most people did. And I will approach somebody with 10,000 followers, or 20,000 and 30,000 or 50,000. And the kind of money they will ask from me, I would be so sad. Because I was like, but in my heart, I'm like, you are worth a lot so much more.
You know what I think the reason for that is, Tanya? It's that there are a lot of female influencers, but there aren't a lot of male influencers. So that's why the males can put, 10,000 rand for 100,000 followers, and they mean it, because they know there's only like 4 or 5 that they're competing with. But in the female industry, I mean, there are hundreds on top of hundreds. And you know that if a brand does not take you because you were unable to negotiate your prices and take them down, they'll go for someone else. So that's the disconnect.
I think that's a disconnect, but most of the time, by the time that as a brand, by the time you are chosen as an influencer, that one should approach, means that we have looked, that is not from the other side of the table. We have looked at everybody, and we feel that you are the best one that suits the particular brand. So by the time a brand approaches you, they know that they want to work with you. They know that they want to work with you. They're not even trying not to work with you, because they know that, okay, she has the influence, she has the audience that we need, and the numbers that we need for our brands. Because what people don't know, brands can pay an influencer 5,000 rand, but the brand will make 50,000 off of those posts and more. So by the time a brand approaches you, they know that that investment is not going to go away, because the reason why influencer marketing has gotten so big is because influencers have that trust lack factor, and when they say that this product is good, people will trust it.
People believe, and that's what,
absolutely. So this is one of the things I noticed. And like you said, it's probably because of competition. But I wanted to get into this. What do you think made influencer marketing so big?
I think it became an outlet for people to make money. You understand? A lot of people felt that marketing, anything that was BCom related, for the longest time, especially in the African communities, our parents would always shy us away from, doing such courses. Don't do marketing, you're not going to get money. Don't do visual arts, you're not going to get money. Don't do this, you're not going to get money. They wanted us to be doctors, to be lawyers, to be teachers. But now we are in the fortunate position where we can bring people up, like your Taningamas of the world, your Michalis of the world. We can even bring up their peers, your Sumizis of the world, and say, here's this person. They are an influencer. They are in the marketing related industry and they're making money. So for me, it was a change in culture. It was a shift in perspective. That's why influencer marketing blew up. It's not different from any kind of marketing that has already been there. It's just digital. It's literally taking what used to be in newspapers and putting it on a social media post or on a blog, But now that there are people of the younger generation who are more involved in technology and technology advancements, that's why influencer marketing blew up, in my opinion.
So,
because
now, a lot of the people that sign up may not be familiar with this. So, what is influencer marketing? So, that is basically one of the questions I might get. What is influencer marketing?
Influencer marketing is basically marketing that can be done on social media. So, a brand, as Tanya has said, will now approach you in the form of products or endorsements of product placements and ask you to advertise to your audience on their behalf. So instead of you seeing something being advertised on TV, what I'm essentially saying is, as an influencer, you are now that person on TV.
Nice. I hope you guys are getting that.
Yes.
Now, let's ask the most important questions.
Yes, ma'am.
I know what it is, but how are they making money? Because people are seeing all these YouTubers popping up on social media, and everything. So how are these people actually really making money? Are they really making money? Is this something that they should do?
Yes, absolutely. Listen, if you do not have a way to monetize your account, send me a DM. Let's get it going. But there are different ways to monetize your account. You can either monetize your account by doing product placements. You can either monetize your account by doing affiliate marketing. You can either monetize your account by being an ambassador, or you can monetize your account on a channel. So you can have a YouTube channel. Some people have monetized their tweets. Other people have monetized Facebook groups like the one that we are on now. So there's many ways for influencers to make marketing. You can become a content creator for a brand. You can become a content writer, and your job could specifically be just writing captions. You could be a blogger. You could be a vlogger. There's a whole world out there, and it's filled with endless possibilities. It's just about taking what works for you and putting that at the forefront. If you know you're good at writing, you can monetize that and outsource your writing to a brand. If you know you're good at public speaking, you can outsource that by starting a YouTube channel and getting paid. If you know you're good at taking images, you can outsource that and become a content creator. If you're good at videos, become a vlogger, a videographer. It's a lot. There are many ways. There's no one trick pony. You don't always have to be an influencer. For some people who want to work in the background, there are jobs for you even in this industry.
I love that you say that, because not everybody wants to be on camera. I think that's one of the things I have found out. As a creative director, this is something I do on the side as a hobby and produce shows. And I realized that not a lot of people want to be on camera, and that is a big problem for them. Like, they don't feel like they can do this because they don't want to be on camera. So I love that you brought up other aspects of it, like blogging. If you can write, frankly, you can definitely also make money out of writing. So
absolutely,
how does one start on this journey?
First, figure out your niche. What is it that you want to be known for? Hey, there's this word. Everyone's just like, niche down. Niche down. Just like, what is a niche? So let me break it down. A niche is your area of expertise. So if you are good with writing, and if someone sends you an essay, you can decipher what's going wrong with that essay. The adjective is not placed in the right place. That is called your niche. And your niche now will position you in a place where you can now decide what it is exactly that you want to do. So because I work with influencers, I first ask them, what is it that you want to have influence over? And what is it that you want to influence people to do? If you're a makeup artist, you would essentially say, I want people to start buying makeup products. So in the journey of your career, then that means that you want to now advertise for certain brand. So now Revlon would come to you and be like, here are our products, go and advertise them to your people. But now it's how you put that marketing together. And that's where your strategy comes into play. And then those are now all the nitty gritty things. How many people do you want to have influence over? Where do they live? How much can they afford? Etc., etc., etc. But the most important thing is to find your niche, which is essentially find your purpose, and then start whatever it is that is in alignment with that purpose. If you're writing, start a blog. If you're a vlogger, go on YouTube. If you are a picture taker, start your Instagram account. Then take it from there, get a strategy, DM a coach, and let's get your page going.
Well, she's definitely doing a great job, because I've seen I sometimes stalk your page and I see a lot of the comments, and so I'm like, they're starting to learn. Yes. I'm looking forward to hearing influencers and them asking me for what they are worth. This is what I think I've only dealt with two influencers that are female, that have ever asked me for their worth, and I was so proud of
what they were. Yes.
So I was so proud of them, and I was like, this is I want to see more of this. I want to see more of this.
Now I'm working on it. I'm getting
work on this. And it's not only here, because obviously sometimes I work with I mostly work with international brands, which is most of my clients are either American, European, and everything else.
Yes.
And the one thing I realized, so when I started working, it's not only a South African problem. This is in reality not only a South African problem, because I've had influencers that are American, European inbox me like, what should I charge? Because I charge this, and the offer that I have gotten is really low. Should I accept it? And then why would you take it? You have 150,000 followers, and they are giving you a $200 offer. You are not worth that. You are worth a lot more. And I told her, you know what? For 100,000 followers, the one you have, they actually will be willing to pay you $4,000. And she was like, really? I'm like, yes. They will pay $4,000. That is the budget.
You know what, Tanya? I think it's also how you position yourself. With my one-on-one consultations, I teach you how to position yourself as an expert in your field. I teach you how to get in there, put your foot firmly in the ground and say, this is what I know. This is what I'm going to teach you. And you are going to listen to me. You know, you need to come in as a boss. So there's some people that come in with that thing that say, yeah, guys, so I don't really know, but like, you can't do that, because when a brand says, no, we'll just pay you $200, then you accept it because you don't even believe what you're saying. But now if you come in there and you know what you're saying is true, then you won't flinch when you have to say, no, pay me $4,000 or we can leave it. And when you guys have a proper budget and you can afford to pay me, you'll get back to me. So you need to know yourself as well.
Yeah, that is definitely the attitude. So I'm going to quickly ask you the last question so I don't take your Saturday. I know it's Easter weekend and we all want to spend time with family.
Yes.
So the last question.
Yes.
Because I see you say on your Instagram page, guys, I'll leave the details to her Instagram page if you want to get in touch with her. And her website is www.millennialmummy, just the way you see it.com.
Yes.
She has a book coming out on influencer marketing. So if you want to get into that industry, trust me, buy the book. She's it for you, because she will teach you how to deal with people like me. Because I will lowball you as an influencer.
Yes, ma'am.
That's my job.
Yes,
I will lowball you as an influencer. And you better learn how to negotiate. Because if you don't know how to negotiate,
then you're going to have a problem.
Water.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So now the final question is, how does one start working with brands? Because there's this belief out there that you need to have 10,000 followers.
I hate that.
I know it's not true. I know it's not true. But
oh my God,
you need to have 10,000 followers to get brand deals. Yes. Whereas on the other side, we know that we would rather work with people between 3 to 25,000 followers, because that gives you the best return on investment as a brand, because they're still small and people still believe that they are doing it because they love it. So how does one monetize their account and start working with brands? Not affiliate marketing, not anything else, but getting those much coveted brand deals that pays the bill. Or can you actually pay your bill with brand deals? That's one question that I know.
Yes. So first and foremost, get your engagement rate up. Now, throughout this whole life, Tanya has been emphasizing one thing. These people that make money with brand deals have a relationship with their followers. So get into being social with your followers. Get that engagement rate up. You can find your engagement rate on Flanks, PHLANX.com, to check your engagement rate. So the industry standard changes per niche group. There are nano influencers, macro influencers, micro, and then there's celebrities. If you are anywhere between 1,000 followers and 5,000 followers, your engagement rate should be shooting to the stars. I'm talking 10%, 6%, 8%, somewhere between them. Anything above 6%, you are good to go. So get that engagement rate up, build a strong, valuable community with your followers, and then send these brands DMs. If you don't feel comfortable enough to actually communicate with the brand that you want to work with, then go and talk to someone who is a strategist on behalf of the brand, like Tanya. That's how you get brand deals. Approach. Get your media kit right. Get your rate kit going. Make sure you are ready to say, listen, I'm ready to work with you. I do not have 10K followers, but I do have a community that listens to me, a community that goes to buy a product when I say go and buy them, a community that tells me if they have any issues. I have a community that trusts me and that values my opinion, regardless of how many followers you have. As long as you have that, Tanya, correct me if I'm wrong, a brand will work with you.
Definitely, they will work with you. And you mentioned something, media kits. What is a media kit for those who don't know but want to be influencers or personal brands?
So a media kit is essentially a CV for your Instagram page or your blog or your YouTube channel. So you know how you have a CV to apply for work? A media kit serves the same purpose. It's where you put your numbers, your stats, your audience demographics, your engagement rate, the services and products that you know that you offer, and you can even put an about me so the brand can get to know you. But a media kit is an online CV.
We are going to hand it here. Check if there's any final question that you want us to take, and we're going to end it here. Money has an ebook coming out on if you want to be an influencer. Trust me, myself, I'm getting my hands on it because I need it's time to get brand deals and get other people. So Money has a book. Jacob does offer services where it helps with you for your online business. So if you want, I'll drop all those details in the group. If you want to get in touch with any of them, if you want to start with influencer marketing, you want to become an influencer, I cannot reiterate it enough. Get in touch with Mami. I've started following her. It took a year it actually took close to 6 months for me to first DM her because I wanted to see her. And she really loves what she's doing. She really loves helping a community. So for her, I think this is a passion project for her.
It
And really want to get in touch with her. Otherwise, trust me, I'm a negotiator.
Yes, mama.
I negotiate people down in boardrooms. So if you don't negotiate according to your value, I will not pay you what you deserve. Because even Jacob will get me to negotiate with some influencers not to pay them what they deserve. So I'm letting you all know who you need to speak to help you guys. So no other question. So guys, thank you so much for those that showed up. Y'all remember those that showed up live can DM me to get the copies of Heart of Selling Online and Creative Marketing Tactics. Send me a private message and I'll email it to you free of charge. So y'all have a great day and have a fantastic weekend. Hope y'all enjoy this and I hope you implement this.
Yes.
And definitely, we're going to do that
Influencer Tuesday.
The babies irritate me. I sometimes want to send them a Bluetooth.
I can't wait for it. I really can't wait. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you everyone for welcoming me into your group. And I really, really enjoyed this. This was so impactful for me as well because I gained knowledge as well. So I cannot thank you enough. I love
this.
Thank
you so much. Definitely you'll come back for your own workshop to teach them.
I have my slideshows ready.
Great. Thank you so much, Mami. Bye, guys.